Nitro Kid 98 here today, guys. We're going to be talking about a very asked question that I get all the time from you guys. And I'm going to answer it pretty simply, and I'm going to tell you my opinion on it and pretty much how I like it. This is not a permanent setup for my car, and I'll explain a little bit into that too. What am I tuning on? What is controlling my fuel system? Let me get down here, and I'll answer that question. What you see... Get down here. What you see right there is considered or called an FMU for anybody that doesn't know. There's going to be people out there that know what this is, and there's going to be people out there that know what it is and hate it. But this right here is an FMU. As you can see the vacuum/boost reference line hooked up there. Then on this side, you can see where it is actually hooked up to in between the fuel regulator and fuel tank. Now, let's talk about exactly what that is. Let me grab my shop light, turn it off real quick. So better. Good. Okay. Well, what is an FMU? An FMU is a fuel management unit. That's what it stands for, FMU. What it has inside of it is a diaphragm. Basically, when it has vacuum, it's being pulled. When it has boost, it's being pushed. And there's a little metal bucket looking thing in there. I don't know what they actually call that thing. And what it does is on one line, you had two lines going. At one line, fuel goes in it. The other one, fuel goes out of it. It goes in between the return line for your tank. What the return line is when your fuel pressure regulator is closed off. It doesn't allow fuel to run back to the tank. It controls your fuel pressure. And when it's fully opened, it allows all your fuel or most of your fuel to go back to tank, which is a low fuel pressure setting. Well, that right there, basically under boost, controls your fuel pressure. Out of boost, it's opened up, allowing your stock fuel pressure regulator to work, do its job as normal. Nothing's different. Under boost, what it does is it pushes on that diaphragm, pushes on that bucket, closing it off, allowing no fuel to run back to the tank. And what it does is it just makes your fuel pressure spike and makes your injectors spray harder due to the fact that you have extremely high fuel pressure. So basically what it's for is if you don't have 450cc injectors, 650cc injectors, it's where you can run a low boost setting on small injectors. What I have in this car is a 12-to-1 FMU, which is 12 parts fuel pressure to 1 part boost, and these things are almost always paired to the Wally 255. I would always recommend putting a Wally 255 or a fuel pump like that, for the fact that the stock fuel pump really ain't going to give you that extra ump to where you're going to need it and allow the FMU to fully do its job. Everything under the hood, as far as fuel in this thing, fuel rail, injectors, everything is factory. Nothing under the hood, fuel-wise, is aftermarket. So far, I've been running on 8 PSI, and I've had absolutely zero problems with it. I love it. It doesn't lean out under boost. I've had a couple little issues with leaning out, but I think a couple of those problems had to do with some sensors under the hood, and we've looked into it and we've cleaned them up, and so far we're good. And the O2, I've had a little bit of problem out of it as well. I've been running some fuel additives in it, a couple of octane boosters, trying those, see how they work. The one that I found that works the best is nitrous octane booster. It adds like 3.1 points to your octane rating, and it helps me under boost decrease knock. Not that I have knock, but making sure that I don't, because on a factory motor it's not going to like it. But that's what I'm tuning with, guys. It's a Wally 255 with a 12 to 1 FMU. It's a Blocks FMU. And that's pretty much it, guys. If you have any questions, hit me up. Guys, like and subscribe. Let me know what you think about the video. Let me know what you've been thinking about my videos. And we will be doing a video soon with this thing running and doing a pull where you can actually see and hear the side of the exhaust. Because I'm going to have to tell you, like, the videos I've listened to, they don't do justice the way this thing sounds. And we got to get the idle set up on it. We've had some idle issues. I still haven't got it to where it doesn't stutter and it doesn't shut off because of the factory IAC can't always catch it with those cams. But that's my fuel setup, guys. As far as it goes, honestly, if you're just going to run 8 PSI, you don't really want no big turbo setup, I would highly recommend it. Anything over 8 PSI, you can run 10, but I'd be very careful with it. let's say, just to run 8 psi and just have a little bit of fun with, guys. I really don't think there's really anything going to be better than that. I mean, you can run things that are better than that, but I mean, it's going to do exactly what you need and have fun with it. You know, it's a simple thing to do. I think all together it took me an hour to put both of them on, and I had some trouble getting the stock fuel pump apart. But yeah, that's pretty much it, guys. This is Nitro Kid 98, guys. Like, subscribe. That's it.